You watched Palace last night? At the end?
I did, yeah.
Get back into it. Crystal Palace halted Manchester United's winning run. It was a stunning Michael Olise free kick. One thing surprised me. Why did he not celebrate it?
I don't know. Strange one. I don't know what that was all about. Has he got some emotional attachment to Manchester United that means he doesn't celebrate when he scores against them?
I'm not sure. Various things came out of that match, not least that Casemiro will be suspended for the next game, of course. That's only at the Emirates. That's only against Arsenal. But Ten Hag's side missed a chance to go second. I mean, one asked this morning, have they been involved, Simon, in what's been the shortest title conversation going? Will that conversation end completely if Arsenal do a job in them at the weekend?
We are in the territory of forgetting, to some extent, that we're 19 games into a season. And there's been many times when leads have been hunted down and teams have been away with themselves and dominating the league, Newcastle United specifically, and teams have hunted them down. And that was Manchester United's of the past. This Man United is probably slightly ahead of schedule in people's minds. So the fact they're in a conversation is probably more prevalent than the fact that the conversation was going to end in an outcome with Man United win the league. We talked about it yesterday. The discussion was, can Man United win the league? Well, they can win the league, potentially, if other people slip up. Will they win the league? Unlikely. There are many teams that have played under the floodlights at Selhurst Park on a midweek game and come a cropper, most notably Liverpool when they were in pursuit of the title. It's a place where teams find it difficult to play. Palace are a good side, and United weren't bad, and nothing lasts forever. And I don't think you discount yourself from the equation. I don't think Arsenal win the league if they beat Manchester United. I don't think they rule Man United out of the equation,
Simon,
because many things happen.
Surely they're out of the equation, Simon. If Arsenal beat Manchester United at the weekend, they'll be 11 points clear of United and they'll have a game in hand.
Yeah, I mean, on the balance of probability, sensible views would say United are not in that conversation. I think they're in the conversation, but I don't think they're the outcome from the conversation. I think we have to look at Manchester United and say what we saw was a kind of car crash in slow motion for 3 years under Solskjaer, and then culminating in the ultimate car crash under the fellow that they brought in that I thought was sensible and appeared not to be. Ranić. And now they've got themselves in a situation where they seem to have got the culture right. They've got key component parts like Marcus Rashford back understanding that he's playing for Man United. There are more positives about Man United than there are negatives. And if that means they get included in a conversation for a period of time, but that conversation doesn't come to any fruition for them, I don't think it's dramatic, but I don't think it's nailed on. Not because I've got anything particularly against Arsenal, because they're a great football club, that Arsenal will win this league. What they've put themselves in is a wonderful position. But there are some very big sides, specifically Man City, that will turn up and ask questions of them.
That's right.
And we'll see what that looks like when those questions are asked.
Well, that was playing out at Crystal Palace. Leeds United moved into the FA Cup fourth round. They hammered Cardiff 5-2. Have you seen it, Simon?
Yes.
I've watched it again and again this morning. I love this young kid. 19-year-old Wilfred Gnonto. What a stunning scissor kick volley. Di Canio-esque, if you like.
Scorer of great goals. We'll see if he's a great scorer of goals.
A good point. No, a good point. Well, he's got it all ahead of him, and I hope he has a wonderful career. He just looks the business.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.